not what I wanted to do, but they just threw me in there anyways. And so time went by, and I see him on Facebook posting. He's growing in the company, growing in the company, growing in the company. By the time I get out of the Air Force, he's already at the highest rank that you could hit. And I'm like, oh man, I got to get out and do this thing. So I come out to Arizona from Montgomery, Alabama. That's where they stationed me at, way down in the south. And so my wife and I, we pick up and we come out here. And I say, you know, I was still a little nervous. So I said, I got to get a job, right? And so I worked at the Larry Miller Dodge dealership in Avondale here. Worst decision ever, okay? I was working more than I ever have before. We're talking 12-hour days, sometimes 16-hour days, depending on what day of the week it was. Fridays and Saturdays are the busiest. And I was working upwards of 60 hours a week easy. So that causes stress. It causes stress between us because now I'm only seeing her a couple hours a day, maybe, if I'm lucky, you know? So I said, there's got to be a better way. Talked to Dr. Lucas on the phone for a while, and he says, Nick, just take the leap. You're young, you don't have a lot of responsibility, this and that. I says, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I quit the dealership, and I start doing this business full time, okay? The first couple months of me doing it, I was still a little nervous, okay? So my bank account, I've seen my bank account literally as low as a couple of dollars in my bank account. Between the both of us, right?
Good times.
So, yeah. And within the next couple of months, things really start to pick up, and I've seen exactly how the momentum, as long as you're doing the right things, going out there, you have to show this demo at least once a day to somebody, okay? Whether it's a live one like this, or whether it's being video recorded and sending out like how they are doing right now. If you do it this way, the more people are gonna get to see it, the more exposure that you have. Everybody needs this in their life. Would you agree that this is the best water in the world off of seeing what you've seen tonight? Yeah? Okay. If everybody has that in their life, that's going to enhance their quality of life, enhance your quality of life, because now the company is going to send you what they call a thank you check. Can I get a marker, please?
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
So, all right, when that goes through the machine, this water, the good one,
The color
versus the other one, they put minerals in it. But what does this do then? They don't put minerals in it?
No, so remember when I said the tap water, it has minerals in it already. It's got magnesium, potassium, sodium, calcium.
It just takes out the bad stuff.
It just takes out the chlorine, the lye, and the fluoride. So it's just stripping the bad stuff through the pre-filter, and then when it gets ionized in the back of the machine where the brain is, it's getting like an electric shock to it. If you think about it, that's where all the energy and all the oxygen is created. If your heart stops and you pass out, you do something, what's the first thing that they go for? Charge, right? They want to get electricity running through your body. That's what the machine puts in the water, is electricity.
That's why it's called negative water.
Negative water.
Because it comes out when his meter would have read, it would have been a minus.
Right.
And that's if the minus, because you already got charge in you, and that's why you need the negative to neutralize it and keep your body alkaline.
And then, what if you were to put like a natural lake or like river water from nature? Would that be like,
Or well water.
or well water, right?
Yeah.
Not tap water, but see how that's reading negative 400? Yeah.
So it's like right around -4, right around -300.
Yeah, I see it, -4.
Can you talk a little bit about well water? I have a friend who has well water. He thinks his mom thinks that she doesn't need this water.
It depends on the source, really.
Okay.
Because what happens is that the well water, especially, sometimes there's some pretty nasty stuff
In there.
inside of the well water. And I mean, I've heard all the way as bad as arsenic being in well water. So all those chemicals being sat there for a while, going into your body is not necessarily a good thing. It just depends on the source. As far as like spring water, like glacier water, all those things,
Like, let's say
those
you went
are
up to the
fantastic.
mountain.
Yeah, if you go Alaska, I mean all these
Right.
places where you can get real natural fresh spring water, best place to drink water by far.
That would be like that.
It's gonna be just like this.
Gotcha, okay.
It's just we can't drive there every morning, right? Because that would
Right.
you'd have to wake up super early, right?
So if you have a well, could the well tap
I
into it?
wouldn't- Oh yeah, absolutely. You can stream well water to the machine. I just wouldn't drink well water if it was me.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Answer your question?
Yeah, I wanted to get to the cooking.
What about the molecules in the well water and the the molecules different in the well water than this?
That I haven't tested for. If anybody has well water, next time I visit with them, I'm gonna do the microcluster test. Because what we do to test for microclusters is use a tea bag. I don't have one here today.
I got a tea bag.
Oh, let me.
I got everything you need. You're not asking me.
Oh,
I got the 11.5, but we don't have the tomatoes. That's it. I got all that.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, if you have a tea bag.
I think I have a tea bag in the
What's
car.
the 11.5?
11.5 is
That's
what.
another test?
Yeah,